What is going on, YouTube? My name is Todd with the Dividend Stock King, back with another video. And today I kind of want to piggyback on the last video I did. Where I talked about the trend going on mainly in the United States, that older people are living in together. They're moving in together to save money on rent. Which nothing wrong with that. Pretty much doing roommates. You know, being roommates, splitting bills down the middle, because price everything is expensive. I kind of want to piggyback on that video. It's not a bad thing to doing that. It's just that the times that we're in, that people have to live in together to save on bills. And if you're 20, 30, 40, even 50 years old, any age really, if you want to prevent this or have something in retirement, and before I begin, I'm not giving any financial advice. This is all for fun, but this is why this channel stresses that get a brokerage account, get a Roth IRA. I stress that because those two accounts are the best two accounts to have, in my personal opinion. If you have a Roth IRA and a brokerage account, you are better than 80%. Remember, 56% of Americans don't have a savings account with $1,000 in. You have to save now. You have to do this now. Stuff is not getting cheaper. Stuff is getting more expensive. If housing is expensive now, how is it going to be in 10, 20, 30 years? It'll be more expensive. So we have to invest. You have to save up for retirement. So I'm a big proponent of saving for retirement. I have a Roth IRA. The Roth is, in my opinion, the best retirement because it goes tax-free, especially with a dividend investor. If you could get a stock to pay you dividends in a Roth IRA, and the dividend comes in weekly, and it could buy more shares automatically on its own, those shares are new shares, and those shares are, as far as I know, tax-free as well. So you have money tax-free as well. We had to put a little bit in retirement and a brokerage account. Now, if you have a house right now, if you have a house, some people have an apartment, but some people who own a home, who have a house, the next step I would say is to try paying the house down. Start paying the house down as well. You could divide your mortgage payment up by 12 and add that amount to your mortgage payment towards the principal every month. Or do $25, $30, or I said it's $50 a month towards the principal to pay it down. Because if you could pay it down before you retire, or when you retire, your house is paid off, that will definitely help your retirement. You understand what I'm saying? Since you're not working anymore, you want at least have the house paid off. Now, if you don't invest, I would say have the house at least paid off. Have that paid off, okay? Have that paid off first. If you don't invest, have the house paid off. You don't invest. That way, at least you're not paying a high mortgage. But I say that, so these three things that I do. There's nothing that I say in the videos I don't do. Right? My current today, my wife and I were paying down our mortgage. We have a brokerage account. We have a Roth IRA. So worst case scenario, at least the house is paid off, and we can live in the house, and there's no mortgage on it. You pay tax and insurance and the household bills. That's way better than paying the video I was telling about my last video. The two guys live together in a 500 square apartment that's paying $2,000 a month just in rent. Just in rent. They was paying $2,000 a month. That doesn't include the water bill or utilities bill. It might include utility bill. They didn't say that, but I know it don't include the light bill. It don't include their cell phone bill. It don't include food. So again, if they didn't have a $2,000 rent, they'd be better off. So again, if you don't want to invest, at least pay down your house. But if you do, I believe those three things, I'm not getting financial advice. This is my personal opinion. Those three things will change your life forever. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, so that's my personal opinion. For me personally, I don't want to be in a situation where I have a roommate, right? Other than my wife, of course, but I don't have another a roommate or barely get by in retirement. I don't want it to happen. So the best ways to avoid that, to avoid having that situation happen to you, is the government. This is all my personal opinion. I am not getting any financial advice. The best thing you could do, if you had to pick one thing to do, if I had to pick one between paying down the house, taxable brokerage, or a Roth IRA, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be the Roth IRA. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to buy, because that's up to you, right? But the best account to have is a Roth IRA, because it grows tax-free in retirement. It grows tax-free. So we have to do better. And a lot of people don't know what to do. We have to do better. We have to do better. We can't. I feel that in today's time, there is no reason not to invest. We have all the tools we need. There's a part two. We have all the tools we need. We have AI, we have Google, we have YouTube, we have Bing, all have smartphones. It's called a smartphone. We all have smartphones with the internet. So there should be no reason why. We should not have an account. We should not be investing. There should be no, in my personal opinion. Now, I know people don't know about investing, but that's why we have to get out there. That's why I got a YouTube channel. We go there and tell people we need to invest. That's the bottom line. We need to invest. We need to. And here's my rules of investing. Like, we pay down our mortgage. We put in taxable. We put into a Roth IRA. I invest in my kids, 529, and a brokerage for them, because they have the snowball effect on their side, time on their side. So there shouldn't be a time we don't invest. We need to invest. People complaining about the cost of living, the cost of housing. My kid's not going to make it. The cost of college. Well, you could help that if you invest today. You could help that if you invest some money. And it don't got to be a lot of money. It could be $10, $20. For my kids, I might throw $20 a piece and I get paid. I got paid today. And I'll go through my monthly bills, of course. But I will throw maybe $100, $120 to the principal of the house. I might throw $100 or $80 in my taxable brokerage. I might throw $50 to $60 in my Roth IRA. And I'll probably end up buying a high yield weekly ETF. Later, I'll be going to more index based, meaning that it's not a single stock ticker. It's more of a basket of stocks that they own and do couple calls on. I'm on that train right now. More diverse funds. Hell, I might throw a little T-SPY in there as well. But that's why I do my paychecks, right? I don't care if you throw in $10, $5. We have to do something. So that's the end of the video. Please subscribe, like the channel, like the video, share the video, and get the message out to the people who are 50 years old, who needs a retirement. Don't rely on your children. We all need to invest. We all need to invest. We all need to have something in retirement. I know most of us have a 401k, but is a 401k enough where you start pulling from the 401k and tax all that money. Is it enough? And if you go back in the older days, that's before 401k was the thing, they had the 3 pillar of retirement, which you have a pension, they had I believe a 401k and savings. You have 3 things in retirement, but that's not taught today. They're not teaching people you need 3 things in retirement. They used to teach this. There used to be a 3 pillars of retirement. This used to be a thing, but now it's not. It's not a thing anymore. So they don't preach this. They don't talk about this no more. You get your 401k through your job, and you don't know what's in it. They don't know who's managing it. You don't know nothing about it. Here's your 401k. Here you go. Put money. Give us money, and there you go. Right? Appreciate you. But we need to know what's in our 401k, and we need to have, my thing, have 3 pillars, 3 things in retirement that generate income. This could be a rental property, a taxable brokerage, or 401k. That's great, right? For me, I want to do a Roth IRA, a small 401k, a taxable brokerage, and a rental property. Because the house we're paying down now, we're paying it off and keeping it ringing out. So I want to have 4 things in retirement. 4 things in retirement that produce income. That's why I buy income funds, to produce income. So that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching.